Hi everybody, I'm Danny Class. Today we're going to talk about how to bring together and play and practice and really kind of explore two important scales that a lot of you probably know already, the major scale and the minor pentatonic scale. We're going to be doing it in C, that is the major scale will be in C and the minor pentatonic will be in A. And we're going to learn the connection between the two and why it is A and how that relates to C, and how those two scales relate to each other, and how you can blend them and really find ways to expand your soloing. So let's get started with first the C major scale. And here's the fingering. I did a lesson on this before. Ascending and then descending. But let's ascend, and then we're going to stop at the sixth note. That's sixth. In this case, it's an A. In any major scale, the sixth note is the tonic, the namesake of the minor pentatonic scale. So what that means is in C major, the C major scale, the A will be the A minor pentatonic that will go with the C major scale. It's actually like 5/7 of the scale. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean. Here again is the C major scale, and then here's the A, and so therefore that means an A minor pentatonic scale will go with the C major scale. Here is an A minor pentatonic scale, the nearby fingering, that blues box that a lot of you might know already. Okay, so let's try playing them kind of together. Let's try to kind of blend the notes and see what happens. Playing C major, and then I'll shift to the A minor. Okay, so in terms of keys and how to think about this, you can think that you are either in the key of C major or you're in the key of A minor. They're the relative keys. So that formula works. If you were to do it in G, for example, the G major scale, the sixth note is an E, and so that means an E minor pentatonic will go with a G major scale. But let's go back to C. And then let's talk about how to use this, how to kind of make it part of your playing. Because I think for a lot of players, it might be a bit jarring to kind of now have two scales side by side and how to kind of get easy between the two of them. So if that's the case for you, what I would suggest is first know the scales. I mean, you know, backwards, forwards, eyes closed, just in your sleep. Maybe intervallically for one and then the other for the A minor pentatonic. Just really know it so that you don't have to think about it. Gives you a good base for what we're going to do next, which is to blend them. And so to blend them, what I have suggested to some students before is if you find it's sort of too much and your fingers are getting lost because you have to kind of use different patterns, pick one string to start. Let's do that. Let's pick the fourth string, the D string. Okay, and so our available notes from the C major scale, it's the 10th fret, the 9th fret, the 7th fret, and then from the A minor pentatonic scale, it's the 7th and the 5th. Notice how we have an overlap at the 7th. So 5, 7, 9, 10. Those are our available notes. Okay, so how to blend them? Well, one way to do it, if you want, try just using one finger. You don't have to, it's better to kind of stretch out, but if it's new for you, just try one finger to kind of really go between the two, and then once you get that, then try multiple fingers, slides. If you want a good pinky workout, just the pinky. And then once that feels comfortable, try it maybe on the next nearby string, in this case the G. And Turns out they are the same frets, 5, 7, 9, and 10. And then maybe try those two together. That is, play and blend just from strings 4 and 3. Maybe together? Double up on the strings. That's a great practice, because then once you do that, you're kind of understanding in a kind of backdoor way chords, and then you can get to even 3 notes. 3 strings rather. Okay, and so that's the other thing. Doing 2 strings makes me think of something else, which is that when you do these blends, sometimes it's good not to think too much, really. You know, just once you know the fingerings, just kind of, there's a process of letting go, and just think to yourself, okay, well, what does my right hand and my left hand, both hands, but I'm just looking now at my left hand, what does it want to do? Don't judge it. And as always, if you hit a wrong note, you know it, and then say, okay, I'll just slide it to the next, in this case a D, next down available note, and keep going to home. You can always go back to the root. In this case, C is going to be the real strong root, or an A. Okay, so I hope you found that useful as a way to kind of unlock, I guess, the way all these scales relate to each other. You know, we learn them. We learn scales and we think they're maybe kind of segmented and separate from all the others, but everything relates to one degree or another. And here it is a definite relation of that 6th note. That's your kind of bridge note, I guess you could say, that tells you, oh, the major scale, the 6th note is the minor pentatonic scale that will go with that major scale. So again, in C, it's going to be A. And so that means from a C major scale, an A minor pentatonic scale will go with it. And that can give you some interesting guitar experience. All right, thank you for watching. Stay well. Remember to subscribe, and happy playing, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.